Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video. There's another paid request, this time for Daniel. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, topics, reactions, commentaries, whatever, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. Now, this is for Operation Overlord from 2021. And if you hear my neighbor's roosters, I think they're calling and crying in protest of this movie. If you want to watch a good film called Overlord, just watch the horror movie Overlord with Kurt Russell's son, and that's a good movie. This one, I just see why it gets such low ratings, like a 3.7 on IMDb. But I don't understand why it gets some good critical notices. I don't understand that at all. I don't know if we saw two different films or what the fuck. Because this is such a cheap war film. Most of it looks like it's shot in one goddamn blank ass warehouse. I'll get that. Wait. It's supposed to take place a week before Normandy, the beaches of Normandy, during World War II. Two soldiers get an operation, as in they're going to rescue this black prisoner from the Nazis. And if he told the Nazis anything about Normandy and the invasion, they're supposed to kill the soldier. So you have the soldiers on their journey, and then you have the Nazis interrogating the black prisoner, and then the two soldiers get there, they fight some Nazis, and they get the prisoner out. The only positive I will say is the lead guy, I thought he was alright. I didn't think he was that bad. I mean, I've seen much worse acting. It's not fantastic, but I've seen much worse. Like, the lead guy, he was serviceable. I could deal with him. The rest of the acting, like the guy who's the prisoner, and he was really bad. The Nazis, they look like something out of Hogan's Heroes. Apparently, if you talk to people who know shit about the time period and the uniforms, I don't know shit about uniforms. I do think they look cheap. But for what I understand, if you talk to people who know a lot about uniforms, especially the Nazi uniforms and stuff, they will tell you that this is a fucking joke. That everything is wrong about them. They didn't do jack squat for research. They're like they got them, I don't know, Salvation Army. And most of it takes place in this one bare... It's like they found some bare warehouse in the middle of nowhere. And they looked around and said, "Why don't we shoot a movie here?" That's what it was. I mean, it was the bare essentials. I'm being generous. If this had more than $1,000 budget, then someone fucked up. Cheap lighting at times. Like I said, cheap, awful uniforms. This movie's so goddamn cheap, it would use water for cereal because it can't afford the goddamn milk. That's how fucking cheap this is. So the two soldiers are walking. There's literally almost a minute of one pissing while the other guy's like, "You done yet? Huh? You done yet?" Like literally a minute of just guy pissing and a guy talked about the other guy pissing. There's a bit with a mine they throw and you get a really crappy looking explosion. They get to the warehouse. Meanwhile, the Nazis are talking with the prisoner. I don't know why this prisoner would have info about Normandy anyway. But whatever. Oh, the black guy says the line, "They don't hang people in my country." Because the Nazis talking about, "Oh, well, if I let you live, they don't think you're a traitor. They'll hang you. They don't hang people in my country." And I'm like, a black person saying they don't hang people in my country. I was giving you a minute to think about that, and you know what? I'm not even going to touch it. Not even going to touch it. So then the two soldiers are going to kill some Nazis to get this guy out. Also, what's funny about this warehouse, I swear to God, maybe I'm wrong, if so I apologize. I swear to God though, there's like air conditioning ducts. I don't know if that was a thing back in the era of World War II. The AC ducts. But I swear to God, in the ceilings there's some fucking air conditioning ducts. I don't know if that was a thing back then. But it looked a bit weird. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. Or there was no fucking set decoration. Except maybe one wall has like a little Nazi swastika sticker on it. Other than that, no set design at all. So while the soldiers are killing Nazis, this confused the fuck out of me. Okay, bear with me. There's two soldiers, there's a Nazi, and the Nazi has his back to them. So you're thinking, okay, they're going to get a knife, because they did have knives, the soldiers. At least I thought they did. Go up, slit the throat. No. One of them decides to take alcohol, dab it on the back, get a lighter, burn him, so he's screaming in pain and burning. Then the other guy just shoots him anyway. And I'm like, is that really what you think a stealthy way to kill someone? To dabble alcohol on their back that they happen to not notice and light them on fire? And then the guy just fucking pop, pop, pop. Anyway. It's not like the movie was showcasing, this guy's crazy, he's out of his mind, he's fucking Sergeant Andrew Scott, he's ready to have a necklace of ears. Do you hear me? No. It acts as if that was the plan the whole time. And I don't understand what's going on. There's another bit where they have a Nazi. They have a gag in his mouth so he doesn't scream. And they say, be quiet or we'll shoot you. That's why they had a gag in his mouth. So they beat up on the guy. And then they just end up shooting the guy anyway. Pa pa pa. I'm like, then why did you have the gag in the guy's mouth? I guess to lie. I guess to lie? And apparently, even this warehouse must have the most soundproof shit ever, because no one hears a goddamn thing. Like, they shoot, I guess no one heard those fucking gunshots. Dude, no one hears a goddamn thing apparently in this fucking place. Must have the best soundproof ever. Give me that shit, that material, so I could soundproof this whole fucking room, then I would never hear my neighbors, roosters again. Give me that soundproofing, or whatever the fuck it is. So, if you could explain why it's stealthy to dabble alcohol and burn someone's back and then pop, 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 or dad them, we don't talk, and then you just pop, pop, pop. This is like if I try to play fucking Call of Duty, and I suck at it, and I do, that's why I don't play anymore. I suck at it, I go pop, 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 yeah. There's a bit where they shoot a guy, and the Nazi's like far away in the hallway. And when he shoots, I swear the guy does like a tap dance, like, and then falls down. It's like he has his arms here in the background, like this far back. It's like he does like a couple tap dances back, and then falls down. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Just shot and fall. It looked so ridiculous. Spoilers for those who want to see this film. It was on YouTube for free. At one point, his buddy gets stabbed. Buddy dies. So our lead soldier, which again, his acting I could deal with. Better script, better director, better production value by far. I think this lead guy could work. You know, again, with better director and script. So he goes to find the prisoner, finds the prisoner. The prisoner ultimately admits he did tell something, but the lead guy goes, I killed Nazis, I don't kill Americans. So what he doesn't know won't hurt him. I'm like, well, if the Nazis fucking radioed and told the other Nazis about it, then yes, it will. But apparently that wasn't a thing that happened. One Nazi shows up, and I guess he's so pissed he doesn't realize he doesn't have to shoot point blank range, so he gets so close enough that the guy grabs and, stabs the Nazi. The lead bad Nazi decides to have a fight with the lead guy, and the stab in the neck, like he stabs the Nazi in the neck, but it's done by crappy editing, and literally the knife is... Okay, imagine this is the knife. The Nazi's here. The knife is just here. See, I don't know if you have something else. Okay, you know what? I got this fucking... I have it over here just in case. Fucking Pepto-Bismol. Or cheaper kind. Imagine I got stabbed with the Pepto-Bismol, but I just have it here. So it's like... Oh my god, I'm getting stabbed by the Pepto-Bismol. My stomach is relief now. That's what it seems. That's what it looks like with the knife going in the neck, is this. Like it cuts to the prisoner hitting the guy, and then the knife's like here. Oh, I am being stabbed by a knife in my neck. I shit you not, that's what it is, man. Like, you giving me a break. Cut me a break. Then they make it out, and they talk to the commander, and they say their goodbyes. The lead goes home, and the movie's over. Like I said, no production value in this. Cheap warehouse set that, again, it's like someone found in the middle of nowhere and they said, let's shoot a war movie here. Nazis overacting, again, like they're trying for a Hogan's Heroes reboot. The lead guy, his buddy was alright for, again, compared to some of the films I've seen for acting, like Feeders and Feeders 2 and Razor Teeth and Neil Breen films. The two leads were alright. Again, the Nazis were over the top. The prisoner, he was fairly bad. Again, if you look at how it relates to that era and the uniforms and you're going to lose your mind and lose your shit. The action, I've seen YouTube videos more exciting action sequences. Dumb, idiotic decisions. And it was pretty boring. I mean, I'm sure the director said, oh, it's based on a true story. Well, then you made it seem like a lame story by your crap shitness. Then you made it seem like a shitty story. You didn't tell it well. It wasn't thought-provoking. It wasn't intense. It wasn't interesting. You know, if it was just done... Hell, go watch... obviously it has a much bigger budget, but... God, what was that movie called? The movie where it looked like it was shot all in one take. I forgot. I'm bad with titles. I forgot the name of the movie. I quite liked it, actually. I actually would like to see it again. But, again, I'm bad with titles. But that movie, go watch that. Go find that movie and watch it. It's the war movie where it's two soldiers on a mission. It's done like it's all in one take. That's a much better movie than this. Much better movie. Again, I wish I could remember the name because I'm bad with names. I fucked up. But at least I admit I fucked up. Unlike this movie, that probably won't admit it fucked up. So yeah, this movie just fucking dog shit. Just complete dog shit. I don't know why you would ever want to watch this film. What do you get out of it? Unless you want to laugh at certain things and certain decisions, you could laugh at it. Like, my friend Fabio was in the military and he knows a bit about military history. I would imagine if he saw this, he would fucking be either laughing at it or going, what the fuck is this shit? The Italian Stallion 51 Fabio, good guy on here. But yeah, this is just... fuck. So, we'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.